Are you constantly searching for your next excitement like an adrenaline junkie? Imagine traversing a precarious suspension bridge, standing on the brink of a towering precipice, or exploring caves that few dare to penetrate. There are several risky tourist destinations across the world that push adventure enthusiasts to their absolute limits. Ever wonder which of these dangerous locations gives you the chills? Come discover the top 10 riskiest tourist destinations worldwide with us. Which would you be brave enough to go to? Come along with me as we explore these remote locations and discover. Number 10. Manatee National Park. Manatee National Park occupies an area of around 19,000 square kilometers and is located in Bolivia near the Amazon River. Numerous plant and animal species can be found in the national park's deep forest, including those that are poisonous and inedible. Because of the abundance of predators in the forest, visitors are discouraged from entering the area alone. Due to the presence of extremely deadly animals, birds, and plants, as well as its ranking among the world's most dangerous locations to visit, the forest is one of the world's largest protected areas. Number 9. North Sentinel Island. Located in the Andaman Islands, North Sentinel Island is regarded as one of the world's most hazardous tourist destinations. The local Aboriginal population has maintained their traditional way of life while rejecting any avenues for communication with the outside world. The island's native population is not accustomed to having visitors, so when they do, they view them as threats and resort to violent behavior. Because of its legends, this island, which is among the strangest on Earth, draws travelers. The safety of the indigenous population is another reason why visitors are asked not to go there. They are completely immune deficient, and visitors may bring pathogens with them that could infect the entire neighborhood. Number 8. Gates of Hell. The Gates of Hell are the Garvaza gas crater in Turkmenistan. This underground cave contains a natural gas field that has been burning since 1971 when geologists set it on fire to stop the methane gas from spreading. It is situated close to the settlement of Durwaz, Ashgabat in the center of the Karakum Desert, roughly 260 kilometers north of Turkmenistan's capital. This is one of the largest natural gas reserves in the world that has been found. Because of the explosion, boiling mud, and orange flames in the enormous crater, which is 70 meters, 230 feet in diameter, the place was nicknamed Door to Hell by the locals. The hot patches cover a distance of around 20 meters, 66 feet in depth, and 60 meters, 200 feet in length. It is one among the world's 10 most dangerous locations. Number 7. Danakil Desert. The Danakil Desert in East Africa is one of the world's most arid regions. The Danakil Desert is not a place that is easily accessible for travelers, with temperatures that frequently surpass 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, as well as volcanoes and geysers that erupt hazardous gas. Even if you are there for a brief while, your physical health could suffer greatly. This is one of the world's strangest locations. The region's high concentration of sulfur poisoning fumes is what causes the most negative impacts. In addition to being a volcanically active location, the air temperature in the desert hardly ever drops below 50 degrees Celsius, which raises the risk, thereby ranking the Danakil Desert as one of the world's most hazardous regions. Number 6. Oymyakon faces extreme weather conditions with mountains. A small village called Oymyakon is situated in Russia's Oymyakonsky district. Because of its harsh climate, this location is regarded as one of the most dangerous. Because of the extreme temperatures, life cannot exist in this area. Since few people can withstand these temperatures, it is hard for visitors or travelers to visit the location safely when the temperature dips as low as minus 40 degrees Celsius. The lack of food is another big problem since people avoid this place in addition to the heat because there are no vegetables here and nothing can be cultivated. There are only roughly 500 people who have made this location their home and endured the extreme cold. Number 5. Death Valley. Death Region is a scorching desert region that borders both California and Nevada. It is regarded as one of the world's hottest locations. There aren't many deserts that can compete with Death Valley in the Middle East and Africa, where summertime highs are almost certain. July 2018 set a record for being the hottest month on Earth. With the lows during the night included, the average temperature was 108.1 degrees Fahrenheit. The daily highs reached 127 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 days in a row, which is the hottest temperature ever recorded. Death Valley got its prohibited moniker from a group of immigrants who were lost here in the winters of 1849 to 1850. They all believed that this valley would serve as their cemetery, even though there was only one death here that we are aware of. William Lewis Manley and John Rogers, two of their young men who had trained as scouts, saved them. One of the men said, "Goodbye, Death Valley," as the group of men hiked out of the valley and over the Panamint Mountains, cementing Death Valley's ranking among the world's most dangerous locations. Number 4. Skeleton Coast. The Skeleton Coast stretches from Namibia's north to Angola's south. It extends southward from the Kunene River to the Swakop River. Due to its extreme weather and slim survival chances, the Skeleton Coast is considered one of the deadliest places on Earth. Travelers find it challenging to visit this peaceful location due to the weather, strong winds, scarcity of food and water. In addition to the severe weather, the area is covered in animal bones, including those of whales, elephants, turtles, seals, and others, which give the area a sour aspect. It is unsafe for travelers to explore the area due to human concerns like as gang violence and robbery, in addition to the environmental circumstances. It is without a doubt one of the world's most dangerous locations. Number 3. Lake Natron. Let's not be duped by the ring of salt marshes surrounding Lake Natron. It is more widely recognized that this lake is among the planet's most hostile places. Lake Natron in North Tanzania resembles a lake of fire in both appearance and behavior. The lake's waters can occasionally have a pH level of over 12, which is caustic to human skin and eyes due to high concentrations of natron sodium carbonate decahydrate. The lake's distinct pink-red colors are caused by red-colored bacteria that are also present in it. The lake's characteristic reds and oranges are caused by cyanobacteria, which are settled in natron despite the fact that most species cannot withstand the lake's 120-degree temperature. Given that Lake Natron is one of the few remaining breeding places for the species, it is astonishing that 2.5 million lesser flamingos live there, which emphasizes the importance of protecting the lake for the climate. It is one among the world's 10 most dangerous locations. Number 2. The Death Road. For obvious reasons, North Yungas Road is referred to as the Death Road. The 43-mile, 69-kilometer switchback is very risky to drive up or down due to fog, landslides, waterfalls, and cliffs that drop 2,000 feet, 610 meters at each turn. Due to the nearly 300 driver fatalities annually up until 1994, the area earned its nickname and was included among the world's riskiest destinations. The route stretches far enough to join the capital city, encircled by mountains with the Amazon rainforest. This indicates that it was common for traders to pack trucks and buses full of people in an attempt to sell the local wood and produce. However, the hairpin corners were too narrow for every car, which made numerous trucks crash along with people and their livelihoods. No one from the island would ever dare walk on an island located around 25 miles off the coast of Brazil. There are tales that the last fisherman to venture too near his coast was discovered dead in a blood pool while drifting in his boat a few days later. Ilha de Queimada Grande is the name of the enigmatic island. It is said to be so deadly to step foot on that the Brazilian government has outlawed travel there. The golden lance-head snake, a type of pit viper and one of the deadliest snakes in the world, poses a threat to the island. Without a doubt, it is the world's most deadly location. Number 1. Mount Everest in Tibet and Nepal. The world's highest mountain, Mount Everest, hides its deadliest secret from sight. The primary threat here is the harsh combination of tremendous altitude and severe weather. Climbers endure the perilous trek through the death zone, where oxygen is scarce and the human body deteriorates quickly, at an astounding 29,032 feet, 8,849 meters above sea level. The most common concern, altitude sickness, can cause nausea, vertigo, and in extreme situations, even death. The threat of avalanches, which can occur suddenly, and the bone-chilling possibility of frostbite, which lurks in the bitter cold, increase the risk. A really epic battle with the elements climbing Everest has very real repercussions for nature's wrath. In addition to the well-known travel spots that we have all always desired to see, our planet is home to a great number of untamed and hazardous areas. We hope that this list of the world's most dangerous locations will assist you in creating a more thoughtful bucket list. Remember to forward this to all of your travel companions. Subscribe now to never miss out on our thrilling adventures and discover more jaw-dropping destinations around the world.